Hello, Slicey Dicers. This is Brian with this is going to be kind of a short video. This is more a story than really like a full-on review. This is basically how, like it or not, I have learned to love the Para 3. Now, I've done a review of this knife. I did a long-term review of this knife. It's done 2 comparison reviews that it's lost. I still stand by everything I said about it, but at least this particular Para 3, I've come to really like. Recently, I had it for sale as recently as Sunday night on the Brews and Blades. It is now Tuesday evening, and this morning I decided, you know what, I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to keep it. This is an explanation as to why. I still stand by everything I said about it. As I said before, it lost a comparison review to a Benchmade Mini Griptilian, the really nice G10 S20V one. Still a great knife. Long term, as I said in the review, it didn't fit my hand quite right, and I did sell it and kept this just because it fit my hand better. It lost a comparison review to the Wii Rectifier. Still stand by that. I still think probably, as far as slicing capability and things like that, and a lot of reasons, this is probably a better buy than this is for a lot of people. I have, in that 3-inch category, I'm in love with the Three Rivers Manufacturing Neutron, but they are a bit difficult to get your hands on. But I mean, I love this in this same 3-inch blade category. It's not even my favorite 3-inch blade knife that I own, but it has come to endear itself to me. First of all, the ergonomics are awesome. It is a super comfortable knife in the hand. It really is. And especially in this S110V version, it's not a horrible buy. You know, since the Spider Apocalypse, when they raised their prices, a lot of people are upset. But this is 159 bucks. You're getting S110V in this Blurple version. And it's not a horrible buy at all for an S110V knife. Now, the standard version in S30V is going to go back here and look. Yeah, 130. Even that's not a bad buy. I still think this is the better value. Same way I feel about the Paramilitary 2. I think the Blurple S110V is the best buy for a production version of the Paramilitary 2. If you want to get the best Paramilitary 2 you can get, I think, is this 155, same price for the this version. This is the Knife Center exclusive with the polished G10 and the crew wear. This is probably the knife I carry the most often, to be honest. But it has grown on me. One of the reasons why I really didn't like it at first, and I still completely stand by it, I say this is $159, but it really isn't, because you really have to get a deep carry clip. This particular one is the Casey Lynch one, made especially for the Para 3, and I like it's got that little cutout there. These are like, what is it, 30 bucks, and it's basically add that to the cost of the knife, because you have to have it, because the standard clip, I mean, you've got that much knife sticking out of your pocket, and I think it's pretty ridiculous on a knife. This is only a 3-inch blade, 7¼ inch blade length. A lot sticking out there. And that really made me mad. And if people know me in my personal life, I tend to hold a bit of a grudge. And I was quite upset about that, and it really, really bothered me. So I just kind of discounted the thing, and I was so mad about it that I've sold it twice. And that's another reason why I've come to like this particular Para 3. And this is kind of the funny, where you get to the funny story part. So, first time I put it up for sale was after I got the Rectifier. And I handled that, and I thought, don't need the Para 3 anymore. I like this better. Gonna get rid of the Para 3. There were some things I like better about the Para 3. I like the ergos better. I've always liked that better than the Wii. But everything else pretty much I liked better on the Wii. So I said, yep, gonna sell it. Sold it to a very nice gentleman in Germany. This was May. Put it in the mail. Never heard anything till early July, when I get an email saying, hey, I think it's coming back to you. He'd kind of almost forgotten he bought it, I think. It sounds like he was a big collector. Hadn't been looking at the tracking, realized, hey, I haven't seen that. Looked at the tracking, and it was here in Rochester, New York. And then I thought, oh, well, I'll have it back tomorrow. As soon as I get it, I'll refund your money, I'll resell it. Not going to try to send it back to Europe. I don't know what happened. Still don't. But it didn't come back to my house. It went to Jamaica, New York, and then Queens, New York, and bounced back and forth there several days. Several calls later to U.S. Postal Service, I finally got it back, with no explanation as to why. It got all the way to Frankfurt, Germany, wasn't rejected by customs, had cleared customs and everything. His address was correct, just said undeliverable, and it took well over 2 months to get it back. So it was just floating around in the mail for 2 months. Got it back. Said, all right, I'm just going to put it right back up for sale. Put it right back up for sale on one of my knife sales. Guy said, I'll take it. Pay me with an e-check. Yeah, PayPal does that sometimes. I thought, oh, you probably just clicked the wrong button. You get that happens a lot on PayPal. If you don't have the right account associated the right way, it pays by e-check. Pays by e-check. Says it can take 3 to 5 days to clear. Blah blah. I said, sorry, I'm not going to ship it until the e-check clears. He seemed quite upset about that. So I just sat on it. But I said, sorry, dude, not gonna send it until it clears. It didn't clear. So second sale gone. So I've sold this thing twice and still have it. And then at that point I thought, I'm going to try one more time. I put it up this past Sunday for, I admit, a bit of a cheeky price. Probably a bit more than the average asking price is for an S110V Blurple Para 3, because I wasn't really super hot on selling it, because I'd already kind of started to come to not hate it as much, and it's been here and gone twice. So I thought these last 2 days, I thought, I'm just going to carry the damn thing, because it didn't sell immediately, and I thought those sales, if they don't sell the first day, they usually don't. So I thought it's probably not going to sell again. I'm just gonna carry it. In the last couple days, I thought, you know what? I do really like this thing. So it says withdrawn now. If you go back to that video, I'm not selling it at this moment. Not saying I won't in the future, but for the moment, I'm not apologizing for having hated on the Para 3. Not hated on, I guess. I've always been kind of meh about it. But the ergonomics on it are great. I have had to actually do some pretty hard-to-use stuff. And just coincidence, this was the knife that was in my pocket the last couple days, and I've had to do some surprise hard work stuff when it's been in my pocket. And I've really abused this a lot the last couple days. I had to actually, give it not quite a full sharpen, but a really serious touch-up last night. Or this morning, I'm sorry. And you know what? Yeah, I'm going to keep it. It's like an annoying dog. This is the annoying dog of my knife collection, where maybe it barks a lot, but maybe it bit me once or twice. This hasn't bitten me literally, but I guess 2 sales falling through is figuratively having bitten me. But because I was out $30 in shipping and then just got the thing back. But it's yeah, it's grown on me. I still hate this pocket clip thing. I'm still not in love with the looks at all. I think it's an ugly knife. I'm not even going to say I'm not in love with the looks. I'm just going to flat out say it's an ugly knife. But the ergonomics are really good. This isn't my favorite Spyderco blade. I think that this kind of blade shape works much better on the Para 2 than it does on the 3. Yes, I do have the matching pair. I don't have the Mannix one yet. I should, but I don't. Now that I'm going to keep this, maybe I should get the matching one. Knife Addict logic coming in. Yeah, I think the blade shape works much better on the Para 2 than it does on the 3. When you shorten it up, that's a lot of hump there. But ergonomically, it feels almost as good in my hand as the Para 2 does. Neither are quite as good as the Mannix 2, but they're both excellent. Mannix 2 is just perfection for my hands, so that's why I say it that way. But yeah, there's just it's gonna stick around for a while. It's grown on me, and it keeps coming home, which is kind of cute. I think it's now it's got a bit of a story behind it. How can you sell it once it has a story behind it? So yeah, this is just a short little rambly video to explain how I came to finally appreciate and love the Spyderco Para 3. So I hope you've enjoyed this little tale. I've been Brian, Have a very, very good one.